Hey, they're falling back all the way.
Every leader kills people, including my leader. Every leader kills people. Some kill more than others. Leadership requires killing people, sorry.
Okay. What kind of American are you?
Hey guys, LP here. I got something a little bit different for us to look at today. I can't even get the camera far enough away from this. That's right, Humanitarian Daily Ration. Now, don't let that throw you guys off. It's an MRE. That is just as easy as it gets. So, first things first, what you want to do is you want to be able to look at the package date and lot number, and this is barely even legible. It looks like this was made in 2020. Inspection date is, the first inspection date is June of 2023. So it should have been re-inspected last year. Oh, it was. Looky there. Can I see my finger? I cannot. I need to move this over here. It's so big. It was last inspected. Its next inspection date. So it was inspected in June. And so now we've got an inspection date of June 2026. These things can be inspected every 3 years, no problem. And they won't actually lose their, as long as they're stored properly, they won't actually lose their nutrient value or go bad for probably basically 20 years. Now, there are some dangers to think about before buying these things. And there's really no way of knowing it. But this right here, I think it's called a TTI sticker. And this one is okay, but it's really close to not being okay. So this means it should be the same color red in the middle that it is around the edge. And this means that this package has actually been exposed to high heat during storage. Now, high heat could be 75 degrees. It could just not be the accurate storage temperature for this particular type of food. These are essentially MREs. There's a lot of data out there that talks about how much the nutritional value that is inside of these. But the reality is that the somewhere between 1,400 and 2,500 calories per actual package. In the old days, these boxes came with 12 MREs in it. These are MREs. I don't care what you call them. But they now come with 10 for some reason. So we're going to go ahead and open this. I see a lot of people using knives on these. First thing you need to know about is you do not need to open a knife to open. You don't need a knife to open this. So we're just going to turn this until we get to the actual edges. And then all you have to do is twist this and then take this right here and grab it and boop, boop, and it'll pop right off. No problem. We're going to go ahead and do this. And once again, I apologize. That one I may need a knife for now that it's made me look like a fool. But that's how they're supposed to open. Good thing I do carry a knife with me. And then what we're going to do is, once again, I apologize for being so close, but it won't matter in a minute. So we're going to crack this open. I guess that was the top. So you can see what's inside and how it's packaged. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for these, but these things are great for camping, going out in the woods, surviving the apocalypse, and overall, they're not a bad deal. We lived on these things for years in the military. That's just the way it is. This one's upside down. This packaging is backwards. This is a sleeve. This is a protective sleeve that keeps things from popping open. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to just go ahead, because I don't have enough space to flip this thing over. And these, they're so, they're packaged in the, like, let's just go ahead and take one of these out. Get this big box out of the way. They look kind of tan, but they're actually the color of Pepto-Bismol. Now, all the rations are actually done in numbers. You can go online. This is a number 1 and find out what's inside of them. This one comes from the Warnick Company. There's 3 companies out there that were contracted by the government to make these rations. So we're going to go ahead and open these up now. They've got this little thing here. 99% of the time it doesn't work right, but I'm going to give it a try. You're supposed to be able to just open it by grabbing the seam, separating it, if it'll let you, Come on, seam. Come on, Mr. Seam. There we go. And then pulling at this juncture point right here. And it should just open right up. That way kids can open it, so on and so forth. It worked. Great. But if you know anything about MREs, this is not how you open an MRE. You slice that open, you dump out the contents, and then you can mix your food in basically a big plastic bowl. Obviously, we're not doing that right now. We're just going to go ahead and set this to the side and see what we got here. So right here we've got, looks like here, lentil stew. We're just going to set that over here. We got some strawberry toaster pastry. What do we got here? We got some peanut butter. I heard that they had switched these out with sunflower butter, which from what I understand is actually pretty tasty. I've never had it before, so there's some peanut butter. Make sure we keep these in frame for you guys. Get over there, and then what do we got here? We've got a shortbread cookie. And from what I understand, these things are actually pretty tasty. We've got some strawberry jam. And then I've got some instructions here. It's kind of interesting. Lentils. Oh, nutritional facts. Okay, cool. We'll set that over to the side. We got a fig bar. These will definitely clean you out. They're kind of yummy. We've got our little salt and pepper. We've got a spoon. There's probably a wipe in there. Got some crushed red pepper. I'm not sure what that is. We're going to open this all up. We've got some more stuff. We've got some... Oh, look at the happy faces. Those happy faces are the best, man. Those are so good. You can put some peanut butter on a cracker. You can eat with a spoon. You can put some salt in your food, and you can open it that way. We've got the mighty crackers. There's just two of them. Yep, the crackers. These things used to be indestructible in the military. I understand the company that's making these, they're not as hard baked as the ones we had in the military. And then let's see, what do we got here? We have bean with tomato sauce. So that sounds delicious. Maybe, I don't know. These are the type of meals that, we're going to go ahead and throw these on top here. The lentil stew is 320 calories, and the beans with rice is tomato sauce. And the reason they can actually make these little packets so full of different vitamins and minerals and things like that is because they actually use certain thickeners and starches to add calories to these particular types of meals. All together, this is, like I said, this is somewhere between 14 and 2,500 calories. You would literally have to go into the website and start digging around and find out what they're really thinking. Let's move this down here. There we go. What they're saying the particular food is. And I think so the next part of this video, like I said, the next part of this video is that we're just going to go ahead and try this food out and see how it tastes and give you some ideas. Also whether you want to spend money on these things. I'll leave a link below if you guys are interested in the exact place that I got these. You'll be able to go there and check it out for yourself. It's your money. Be adults. Do what you want with it. Okay, I think that's going to be, let's just go to the table and find out how good this food is.